Mm. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. And welcome to the show. Just still doing this card work. Hey, what's up, Andre? How you doing, man? Did you have a good 4th of July? For a second, I thought that said Ohio. Like, Ohio. Good. We've actually, today, our daughter had her ballet recital. And afterwards, we had like a barbecue. And, yeah, so I've had a few to drink tonight. But I've got to get this stuff done. I'm kind of on a deadline. But, yeah, so even though I've had a bit to drink, I'm still going to push through it, work, burn a little bit of the midnight oil here, like I've been doing a lot lately. Like old days back in college. That's horrible looking. So I'm actually working with this guy now, and we're going to be meeting up in Vegas. So whenever I go back home, so I want to have a bunch of stuff to show him. Hope everything's been going well with you. I was just like thinking, I haven't seen Andre for a while. Oh, really? Oh, that's weird. Yeah, sometimes this gets a bit funky. Let me listen to it. I'll check it out. Thanks for the heads up there. Let's see. Huh. Let me check this out. Probably haunted. That's about it. Let me see what I got going on here. Studio. Here we go. I'm giving it a listen to now. Oh, thanks, the wake down, man. Appreciate it, bud. Andre, I don't hear it anymore. Do you still hear it? Oh, really? Huh. That's crazy because I'm listening to it right now through my headphones and I don't hear anything. But I think I know the sound that you're talking about, though. Huh. I don't hear. Let me try my cell phone. I'll listen to it on my. Ah. Ah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Cool, dude. But no, that stuff has happened to me before, and so I appreciate the heads up because it has happened to me before. Like, oh, hey, what's up, Robert? How's it going, man? Happy Saturday night. Oh no, wait a second. What time is it for you? It's Sunday morning, isn't it? Yeah, I've had a little bit to drink tonight. Oh, cool. Well, it must have been a really sexy, very handsome voice then. And hopefully not like Pee Wee Herman's. Oh, thank you. Maybe it was Dirty Larry, as Robert always says. Dirty Larry. Dirty Larry got into your computer. All right, let me turn this back on. Thanks for dropping by, Robert, and Wake Down. Thanks for the heads up or the like as well. There's actually a live stream going on. Oh, man, this angle is horrible. What's going on here? There's a live stream going on that I'm gonna pop on to around 2:30. So I'm debating as to whether or not to continue drawing here until that time or taking like a little bit of a power nap until then. It's gonna be, but that might be the way to go. Have a little bit of a power nap somewhere. Here we go. Power nap. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. Are you going to check out the member stream, Robert? Oh, okay, okay. Oh, for some reason I thought I saw you on the power of being poor. Ah, now see, got a good story about being poor. I've been to Vegas twice. I almost called it Vegas. Oh my God, I'm slurring. I've been to Vegas twice. Once poor, and once with money. And Vegas is not a fun place to be when you're poor. This is horrible. So, Andre, got any good news there, man? This is the same one as before. I'm just doing different versions of it, and I want to have like maybe 3 or 4 different versions of it to show. To be honest, like a bad something that happens to my style that I need to improve on is that whenever I'm working like with a free, I don't have any kind of determined thing going on. I find that I get a lot more liberal with my approach. But as soon as I have um, like the theme determined or the subject matter determined, I have an ability to like get a little rigid and uptight my work. So I'm trying to loosen things up here. But yeah, so I'm hoping that after I do like 3 or 4 versions of it, I'll get something good that comes out of one of them. But yeah, this is basically the same version of the last one. But I'm just sometimes you get lucky and like the first attempt at something you hit it like right on the nose from the get go. And other times it's like it's a struggle and you got to like really push yourself you know to pump out more than just one version of it or like you have like an initial idea and you're like, oh man, that idea is great, it's perfect, and then you work with it and then you realize actually it's not as good as I thought it was. And so the challenge is just trying um, to to regroup and take a different approach to the project, which is what I think I need to do right now. But again, it's just fun talking it through with you guys while I'm doing it. So what I need to do is that. Oh. Thanks for the thumbs up there. So what I'm doing is I can't really show this. Well, actually, I could take a photo of my screen and try to show you what I'm doing. So I'm only doing half of the card. So I'm taking one half of it and I'm flipping it upside down and making here we go. Here we go. So let me take a picture of what's going on here on my screen. So I'm trying to make these into playing cards. So this is the one I did earlier today. All right. I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me try this here. There's quite a glare, but so taking it and flipping it upside down. So I have to have it to where it's completely in the middle, right? And then it's on both sides of here. It's got to be this mark right here and this part right here. They have to meet up, so it can be reversed, kind of go upside down. But yeah, this one turned out okay. But I still need to do. It's kind of neat, but I still need to like play around with it more and do some more approaches to it. But that's how it goes. So what I need right now is some coffee. That's what I need. A nice big old a jug of coffee. Hey, what's up, Tildy, man? How's it going? Oh, thanks, dude. Oh, wait. Are you talking about the one I'm working right now or the one that I was showing you on the phone? This one? A big jug of... Well, the problem is, Robert, is I've had too much of that tonight already. Well, actually, I didn't have any sake. I just had a bunch of... Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah. I'm just really trying to push this this concept, this style, but it's fun. It's fun. Yeah, we had a barbecue tonight. My daughter's ballet recital, and so after that, we had a big barbecue and had a bunch of beer. I got home. Usually, beer doesn't do anything to me. It's just like when you're going like of a mage. Oh, cool. Yeah. The problem is when you haven't had any sleep like I have been lately, then yeah, a couple of beers will do it. It'll do the trick. Okay, mage. Yeah, it's not what I was going for, but you know what? That's the thing about it kind of has that feeling, doesn't it? Though, so I don't know. I that's why I need to rework it. But I don't know. Like one picture, some people could see more than one different thing. But yeah, I still need to do more work to it. Definitely. And if when I get one working well, then I'll be able to replicate that easier. But what I'm really digging is going in with these acrylics afterwards. So actually, I have the original here. What am I talking about? It's right here. So yeah, this is the original. Like the inside is done with inks and acrylic inks, and everything around it is done with these. Oh, on the later side, cool. I'm having these acrylics. These acrylics on around it, which are very fun. I get out the palette knife and just go to town. So I'm going to try to do that again tonight because I enjoy that kind of style, but I need to get this drawing down. It's not looking good. Everything's so need to concentrate on it more, but yeah, just trying to get the look of the character too. There's a lot of things that come into play here, but it's a process. And that's the one big difference between working like completely without any kind of theme or anything. You just kind of like, I just kind of put down what I see. But here, I already know the theme ahead of time. So she's McQueen. McQueen. I have an embarrassing confession about that. After whenever I was watching Game of Thrones, that season 8, it just completely depressed me. And the only thing that really got, like, one of the things that got me through was like watching Nerdrotics and Doomcock and people like that, watching their streams. But then just going to uh, uh, what was it, Reddit? Yeah, and seeing all the memes, just people taking the piss out of it. So I was like, I'm going to try to make a meme of myself. And it was my first meme, and it was pretty bad. And for some stupid reason. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was here all by myself. I didn't really have anybody to connect to. Oh, this is looking good. To connect with about it. I sent it to Nerdrotics, and I hope he never saw it. I hope that he doesn't realize that's me who sent it to him. I hope he ignored it and never looked at it because it was dumb. So you're probably going to want to know what I said in it, but I should have kept that one closer to the chest. What's going on here? Why does my music stop? Play my music. Oh, it's finished. That's why. That would make sense. Show. Yeah, that guy. So, hey, Tilly, what kind of, you having a desk delivered? What kind of desk? Desk for your office? Desk for the, yeah, sorry again about that, not being able to get all that stuff from our last conversation that we had. You're still cool for tomorrow, right? I'll just I'll just be yeah, I'll just be on my computer and I'll send you a link. And then whenever you're able to pop on, that's completely cool. Oh, really? I do some woodworking myself too. It'd be cool to see. Wow, that's that's huge. 7 to 8 feet long. That's like a that's not a desk. That's like a it's like King Arthur's round table. That's huge. That's like well, I'll show. Well, actually, I can't. Well, I could, I guess. This is let's see if I can twist this thing a bit here. Oh, but it's such a mess. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I dabble in some woodworking myself. Be cool to see what she built. I'd be interested. My dad was a carpenter. I've got some of my stuff on Instagram of what I've made before, and Facebook as well. Yeah, yeah, dude, that sounds like King Arthur's Round Table or something you got going on there. What are you going to do with the 7 to 8 foot long desk? I mean, are you going to have like poker night on it? Now that's what I do with mine. I use mine for classes, and I've made it to where it has foldable legs, and I'll take it out of my classroom and I'll bring it into my workshop, and we'll have like poker night on that. Oh, in the basement. Oh, cool. I was thinking like 7 to 8 feet. That would be kind of perfect for host Hall of Justice meetings. Ah, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so you could like have somebody working next to you, or you could be doing some gaming and stuff. Don't like that hand. Yeah, that's better. Ah, okay, cool. That's cool. Um, how old is she? Your girlfriend's daughter. Yeah, my daughter will sit next to me and draw while I'm doing like woodworking stuff, or while I'm working on other projects as well. Oh, 3. Ours actually just turned 6 yesterday. No, today. Today. What am I talking about? July 11th, 7/11. Slurpee Day. That's right. Yeah, Andre. Sounds like he's got a little bit too much of his dad and his dad's blood in him. Huh? Um, um, my daughter's very quiet when she works, but the one thing that she has in common with me, which is something that my wife does not enjoy, is our inability to clean up after ourselves. It's just impossible. So Andre, has your kid got the art bug in him? Huh. Adobe Animate right now? Jeez. How times have changed. For me, how I was probably when I was his age, I was probably still playing with Light Bright. Do any of you out there remember Light Bright? All right, I'm going to work in pen on this now. Everything's better than Disney Star Wars, man. Shit on a popsicle stick is better than Star Wars, Disney Star Wars. I think it's all safe to say that. Not going out on a limb there. Whew. All right. So let's see. I could probably finish this. This is a smaller piece right here, so I'm hoping I can finish this within maybe an hour. So maybe one more hour, get like an hour power nap, pop onto the stream, and then yeah, call it a night. Well, Andre, tell the little one that I've never met him, but tell him I good luck with his endeavors there. He's got two very talented parents. Hail to everybody in the chat, by the way. Everybody giving the thumbs up. Everybody saying hello, giving a holler out. Watching me just doodle here or just ramble on. I don't have any much to say about the current. Thanks for the thumbs up there. Speaking of the devil, I don't have really much new to say on the side of my trip out to the States. Just that somebody took away their thumbs up. I had 4 for a second there. Oh no, there it is. It's back again. Crazy. Look at that. Just getting in on the 11th in Las Vegas. Gonna chill out probably for a day, get my bearings. And the second day we're having our meetup with the whole Nerdrotics crew and what have you, and we'll see how things go then. And then who knows what may happen after that. If anybody out there, do you know if like the first night, I don't think the first night's going to be like a cosplay related thing, is it? I know the second night's Star Trek, right? Shit, look at this. I want to make this girl a little bit more conservative than the other person. She has a counterpart. So give her a little bit more conservative clothing, more ladylike stuff. Whereas the other one's going to be more rough, rugged. Prudent Prejudice. Robert, you and your one-liners, man. Are you a writer or something? You should be. Oh, okay, I got you. Man, YouTube, get out of here, man. I can't believe it. It's such a, it treats us like we're 5 years old, doesn't it? It really does. It really does think it's like a mommy. Like we can't handle hearing of this. And all of my stuff is like I've already said it. It's not content for children. So if you got your, settings done right, I guess you can't access mine if you're a child, right? So if it's just adults looking at this, they can handle that word, can't they? I mean, we're not that butthurt over it, are we? I mean, it's just, I think it's kind of weird. Mama Susan, don't get angry at me. But it's like, oh, maybe if we make words illegal to say or we censor them, that'll make them go away. And therefore, by making the word go away, the concept or the action, therefore, does not exist, which is complete BS. Imagine, oh, this word we can't say it anymore, so therefore it doesn't exist. Oh, but excuse me, it's happening over here. No, it can't because it doesn't exist. Oh, yeah, I imagine. I imagine it doesn't, Andre. that, oh, okay. All right. Well, there you go. Set me straight. Still, though, like, internet is basically, I don't know, like, is there any way that you could, unless you're there right next to your children watching them, is there any way for them to be really secure from the evils that the internet has to offer? Kids have it so much easier nowadays. Remember, we had to, if we wanted to find anything of illicit material, we had to go out of our way. It was almost like you had to find your hookup. Or you had like your friend whose dad had his stash. And then the friend would, hey guys, look, I found my dad's stuff. Whoa. Now that doesn't happen anymore. Oh, how times have changed. Oh, yeah. HBO and Cinemax. Yep. I was of that generation. Skinemax, as we like to call it. What's going on here? Why does it decide to stop my music from playing? They were that was their forte. I know, man. I would always be sitting around because I remember the days where you couldn't see what was coming on next, and you would just be sitting around waiting, like, oh, what's going to come on next? And it was like, not that movie again. Come on, just give me Predator. I want to watch Predator or Bloodsport again. I have to admit, I've only seen Ghostbusters 2 probably twice, whereas Ghostbusters, the first one, I've seen a billion times. Oh shoot, what am I doing here? What movies did they have on HBO? It's Vigo, yeah. What movie did they have on HBO all the time that was like, oh no, I don't want to see this again? It's probably like, I can't remember. Man, it's been so long. And sometimes you would get tricked. Like you would see like New Line Cinema or something like that. You're thinking, oh, I'm getting, I don't know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or maybe Nightmare on Elm Street or something like that. Audrey, can you remember the last movie you took your kid out to go see? The last movie I took my daughter to see, which is funny because we've watched it at home a billion times, was Sonic the Hedgehog. She's like, in fact, we watched it again yesterday. We've literally watched that movie at least 20 times. Endgame. Wow, that's a while back. I have a. I don't know if it's a really a guilty confession, but I never watched Sonic the Hedgehog here. It was oh man, yeah, I really enjoyed Sonic the Hedgehog, dude. And I've watched it with her. I don't know how many times. Yeah, I always have a good time watching it. It's just a fun little movie. Some good one-liners, some nice action. Yeah, it's good. And what was cool was the I've I've never seen Endgame. I didn't watch it. I didn't even bother watching it. I mean, I enjoy to a certain extent. Was it the was the other one Infinity Quest? Uh, but I don't know. I I saw some on accident. I saw some spoilers of Endgame. I was just like, no, I don't. Yeah, I saw it. I saw Infinity War, and I enjoyed Infinity War. But more than Infinity War, I enjoyed the original Avengers movie. I but my favorite out of all of the well, the Marvel cinematic universe, especially with the yeah, out of like Iron Man and all those, I enjoyed Winter Soldier the most. Winter the Soldier and Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers movie, and the first Iron Man. I really like those a lot. Like I've seen Winter Soldier, I don't know how many times. I just love that movie. It's great. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I've seen a bunch, and Iron Man, yeah. Now I had a lot of expectations with the first Hulk movie that was directed by Ang Lee because I really enjoyed Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragons. But I have to be honest, I've only seen that movie twice. I think what took me out of it was kind of like who was in it? It was what was his name? The bad guy. Oh, yeah. First Iron Man's awesome, dude. It's just a kick-ass movie. Um, Nick Nolte. Nick Nolte. He was in the first part. Yeah. The funny thing about Ed Norton's one is I liked I liked some of the scenes in there, and what I thought was really cool is they had Hickson Gracie in there at the beginning, who was teaching him how to like do his breathing exercises. And I'm a big MMA fan, and to see him on screen was like, oh, that's really cool. But that's another one of those movies I've only seen once, and and if I've only watched a movie once, then that means it kind of didn't pass the test with me. It means I'll if I like a movie, I'll Fight Club too. Yeah. If I haven't seen watched a movie multiple times, then obviously it didn't pass the test with me. That's just how it is with me, though. That's kind of how I judge a movie. I mean, yeah. His name was Robert Paulson. His name was Robert Paulson. Oh yeah, yeah. Some people really enjoyed him. I have to be honest. I've only watched the movie once, but I'm willing to go back and give it another shot. But yeah, I've watched the ones that I've watched multiple times were Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man, the first one. I hated uh to be honest, the second one I didn't even finish watching the second one. I was just bored. And the third one I watched it, but no, didn't feel it at all. It was just like too much. The third one was like overkill. But again, my humble opinion. Well, thanks for the conversation here, guys. I'm like, yeah, it was just silly. It was just silly, and it was just too much. Like, I'm a guy. I like my CGI limited. Like, and if you sit down and look at Iron Man, the first one, I mean, there's so many scenes that don't involve a ton of like just battles. It was just simply, it was just so much fighting that was, yeah, it was of no consequence. Or mind you, I've only seen the movie once. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, they lost me with them second and third Iron Mans. And I've only watched the Guardians of the Galaxy, the second one. Only watched that once, and I was like, eh. There were some funny parts, but that just yeah, first one's so much better. But it's difficult, making the sequel that does the trick. Yeah. It was like, yeah. Like there was some good lines in there, but yeah, it just didn't. So let's try to think of some movies whose sequels you could arguably say were better than the first one. First one comes to mind is Empire Strikes Back. My God, I'm getting tired here. Empire Strikes Back. Yeah. Let's see. Empire Strikes Back was a great sequel. Um, Terminator 2. All right. See, It's a great movie. Yes, I will give it that. It's a great movie. But, and many people would crucify me, hang me by my toes, and watch me get eaten by vultures for saying this. And I'm going to say it for both of these movies, actually. Uh, both great sequels. Both of them great sequels. Yes, and I've watched both of those movies multiple times. But in both situations, I enjoyed the first Terminator and the first Alien more than the sequels. And I think it's mainly because, well, one thing in common with those two movies. Yeah. See, that's a lot of people will say that, and I'm probably going to lose subs, but that's just the way I like the darkness and the it for the first Terminator movie. It's like a slasher horror film. It's the stalker slasher element to it, and I just like how gritty and Captain America 1. Oh yeah, you're right, Andre. I did, didn't I? Yes, correct. You got me there. That's right. And the first Alien, to me, the first Alien movie, perfect masterpiece. There's like some movies that are like I consider just complete masterpieces that you don't even need to mess with, don't need to touch them. And Alien is one of those movies for me. It's perfection. And I would go into explaining why, but I am not a man with words. All I could just say is first Alien movie. Don't know how to say it. It's one of those movies. If it's on TV, I will, no matter what I'm doing, I will stop down. I will stop what I'm doing and watch it. And I've got it on DVD. I've got it recorded on my TV. And here's another one. Okay, now, when it comes to Lord of the Rings, if I had to rate the Lord of the Rings movies, dude, I love Fellowship, and I've watched Fellowship the most. But as hmm, time has gone by, I think I'm starting to enjoy. Actually, no, I can say this. I enjoy Two Towers more than so difficult. There's something about the Two Towers that I really really enjoy. So it's almost like the same situation with Star Wars. When I was a kid, Star Wars was number one. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Star Wars was number one. Um, Return of the Jedi was number two, and Empire Strikes Back was number three for me when I was a kid. And it's probably just because Empire was, it was just a very dark and yeah, like there's some very haunting scenes in there. Oh no, I don't know, but yeah, it's like, but that only lasted for a little bit. The Dark Knight, good one. That was what I was going to mention. But as I got older, Empire took over and became number one, and then Return of the Jedi became a distant three. That's just as you get old, like as you grow, like older. It's just like your sense of taste, like with food. You you start appreciating, you know, the subtleties of things. or the nuances, or what have you. I'm just talking complete BS right now. Yeah, but I think Superman 2. Yes, there you go. Another one. Good on you, Robert. And I think we can all confidently say that Back to the Future 2 was not better than the first one. But I have to. I was a sucker for the back. Oh, there again, man, Robert, you're on point, dude. Yeah, man, kicking ass over there. This. Hmm? This. The. Hmm? Uh-oh. Am I missing something here? All these characters keep on looking. Oh, okay. They're good. I I just see. I guess it must be the American in me. I see acronyms everywhere. That's like a sequel to The Sixth Sense. I see acronyms everywhere. Oh no, it's just a normal word. Oh shit. Yeah, I think it's going to be difficult to think of some after these are some great yeah, these are some great answers for the sequel question. I think it might be the we've reached our the threshold of that one. All right. Oh, I hate when I do that. Yeah. Now the opposite, thinking about movies where the sequels have failed, like movies where yeah, the sequel did not live up to. Well, we've already mentioned some here, like Iron Man, Guardians of the Galaxy. I would say like Back to the Future 2, uh, Ghostbusters, Matrix. I remember watching Matrix. What was it? Was it Matrix Reloaded? Was that what the name of it was? And I was like, yeah, they went a little bit overboard with the Neo fighting all those agents. Yeah, they definitely went way overboard, and the CGI looked horrible. Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking, Andre. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. What am I talking about? There wasn't any. You're, look at me. It's the alcohol speaking. Exactly. Off to Rage Against the Machine, right? Rage Against the Machine, who now we can refer to as Rage with the Machine. All right. Go ahead and add some color into here. Oh man. Oops. I could see myself staying up way too late tonight. But luckily, oh, actually, no, I do have a meeting tomorrow morning. Well, you know what they say, plenty of time to sleep when you're dead. Anybody excited about the, no, I'm not even going to ask the question. That's a rhetorical question. It's a dumb question. Not even going to bother with it. I was going to say Matrix 4, but bleh. I'm going to need some more puking emojis for that. All right, get there, Grace. That is so clean. Oh, that? No, it's just a plain old dryer. This is a hair dryer that one of my students gave me. They look like, mind you, they do this one. It's not a heat gun, but it gets, yeah, it's just a plain old hair dryer. Japanese. Yeah. It does get pretty hot though. I'll give it that. I'm so lonely, my yeah. I never even seen one like that either. And then she brought me three of them. She's like, yeah, they're just sitting around the house. I don't use them anymore. It's like, cool. I'll take those off your hand. And they put them to really good use. Ah, darn it. All right. I think those hair dryers are pretty old style too. She says she's had them for a really long time, but they do the trick. I keep on bringing myself this far away from always buying like one of those heat guns, but something always stops me. But I think I'll pull the trigger sometime here soon because I need them for the woodworking that I'm doing all the time. It always comes to a point where like, oh man, if I had a heat gun, I'd be able to do this so much easier. But I just haven't been able to pull the gun on it yet. Oh yeah, yeah. They sell heat guns. Yeah, you could get them at the local hardware store. Yeah, heat guns are legal. I don't know if they have a certain limit onto the maximum, like to their power, um, to the voltage or what have you. But yeah, you can buy them. Wait a second. Are you being sarcastic? After living in Japan for a while, my sarcasm meter. Oh yeah. Okay, good. It didn't dawn until me afterwards. It's like, okay. I think you're actually being sarcastic here. So Andre, who would you say the little one takes after more, mommy or mom or pops? Ah, okay, I got you. A little bit of both. Same here, man. Same here. I got you. Same here, man. Same here. All right, man. Yeah, thanks, dude. Sorry, it's not my best night of work, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully, well, there will be a piece for you to look at tomorrow that will be a bit more of good quality, higher quality. But yeah, thanks, man. Take care. Much love to the family, and hope to see you around, man. Take it easy, Johnny. Andre, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Oh yeah. Oh this. Yeah, just getting creative here. And to be honest, these last couple of days, man, I haven't really been at top notch with my work. So whenever that kind of happens, I'm feeling like in a bit of funk. I try some new, like, well, not new methods, but just methods that I, yeah, exactly. I try these methods that I haven't used for a while. I just bring them out of the woodworks. Yeah, some bondage. Woohoo! Yeah, sometimes you got to bring out the tape when they're not complying. see what else was I doing here. The placement of the tape is kind of suspicious, isn't it? Right over the mouth. Darn it. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oh well. I don't think it was dried completely. Oh well, happy accidents. More tape for you, Robert. have to call it a night. Sorry for anybody who's out there watching right now and is looking for me to finish this. Sleep is hitting me hard. It's been a long weekend, but I appreciate all the thumbs up. Yeah, this is where this got into. All right. Have a good weekend. The remaining of it. Everybody take care and see you next time. Good night.